Wait! One second, make sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Alrighty, right. Hello and welcome back to some Minecraft Survival Golden Age, episode 1062, I think we're on now. Is it 62 or 63? It was one of the two, I tell you. It was one of the two. Alright. But hopefully you're all doing alright and staying safe. So, let me mute that there. Do apologise. Just sorting out secondary device. So, it's been a little while since our last Minecraft stream, and also for episode it'd be just yesterday. So, come on Dennis, we got work to do today. So, in today's episode, well, we are going to be doing some building today, and we probably will continue work on our tree farm, because I will need a lot of wood for upcoming projects. That primarily being dark oak. We keep going to, what do you call it, the dark oak biome, I tell you, up north. That soon will not be there, because I do plan on deleting all of this. I should really do that very soon, shouldn't I? Just go in and just delete that. I don't think this biome here is really a problem, but I'm not sure, I tell you, I'm not sure. It looks like it is here. You can kind of see that trees all go down here. So, I think all I need to do is just evaporate all of the chunks around this area here to get rid of the swamp biome. Well, not swamp biome. The previous thing, and then we get our swamp biome back. Sorry, just checking that. You see a chest, you have to open it, I tell you. I heard a zombie there, but I did not know where it came from. Did not know where it came from. Hello there, Raphael. Donatello, Lord Hardshell, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. Oops, I bounced there. Alright. This area is looking so nice, I tell you. It really is looking so nice. I think I might actually bring this down even one more block, I tell you. Because I do like it, you know, approaching above the line of the walkway. Sorry, my words were not working there. And I had to think of what I was going to say there. Alright. But I want to bring this down by one more block, and it should be perfect that way. It just mean like this overhangs that, and you know, that would be quite nice for the long run. I also do need to sort out this entire area over here, so a lot of that's going to be broken down, but we're not doing that today, I tell you. We're not doing that today, but we also do need to do the roof up. We'll do the roof up soon, and then we'll do up this entrance, and then we'll work on the blueberry tunnel for a while. But that's all, you know, stuff that I need to do in the future. What I need to do now is head into the lush caves that we're in, and then head on down into the deep lush caves, so that we can get started on our tree farm. Because we got a lot of stuff started yesterday, and now we need to go and continue that progress. Hopefully, and not get distracted. Seems to be a running tradition. Oh, I landed on the vine there. I was wondering, that was so odd there. I landed on the vine there. That was it. No one cared until I put on the mask. Oh. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Are we in the right area? We are in the right area. For some reason I always confuse myself because of how open this area is now. Like, there is fog in this area because I keep my render distance down low. And it's funny. It's like that one Amazon, you know, thing, not sponsored, but you know, that Amazon facility that they were building, that meme of it being, you know, foggy. It's like that. Out of my way. Take me! Take me! You okay, Dennis? I accidentally punched you, I do apologize. I was using the thorns of my armor to, what do you call it, kill the thing, because I knew Dennis would get aggroed. I do apologize if my speaking's not the best today, I tell you. It has just not been that very good the last day, and it's been quite annoying me, I tell you. Alright, let's see. I can place that down, I don't really need it now. I need to see what we are working with here. We've got smooth sandstone there. Yeah, we should have a pretty good amount to get a lot of it finished. I'm not sure how much though. Not sure on how much. Alright, I'll shove that in there now. Okay. I am probably just gonna hop up there, so Dennis, you sit down there. I'll place that there. And what other stuff can I just slam together to make me a pillar up? Alright. So we'll just go and do all of this. I'll probably fill up this thing with a certain block. Let's see. Cobblestone would do good, yeah. Yeah. I'll fill it up with cobblestone later on as we go. We need to put in this first because I know if I put in the cobblestone as I was doing this, I would be one block up and then I have to go and, you know, figure out how to, you know, lean over the side and not accidentally place it upside down. The way that I do not want it to be. Like that. I told you. And I dropped it. Well, I should have. Does not want to be nice to me today, huh? Does not want to be nice to me today. Alright. We'll just start on the other side now. There we go. What could we talk about while we're working on this? Well, once the tree farm's actually done, the wood supply will be very important to us in the long run. Being that a lot of this... Oh, hello there, Invis. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. I heard you were, hanging with, or Grim was helping you with something. But hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, alright? We're currently working on our tree farm here. That will hopefully supply us with enough wood for what we're needing. And I think I might head down this way. There we go. Yeah, that's actually looking not that bad. This tree farm is actually going to look pretty sick, I tell you. So the thing is, we need to go grab all of that blocks that have fallen down before I forget about it and it despawn. Alright. We do also have all of this area to do, and it should not take too long on doing that. Oh yeah, we already did start doing this side. And I have just the amount of 4 to finish it. So all I need to do is that one bit, place a cobblestone up on top of it. And that should help us with stopping mobs from spawning. I'll probably have to make... You know what, I should go with a bunch of cobblestone slabs, slabs. That would help out a little bit more. Alright. What are we needing? We needing slabs now? Yeah, we're needing slabs now. And I need to go put this in the backpack now. There we go. Yeah, that's actually looking not that bad. Alright, let us go and we'll head on up here. I need to get up there, but I'm trying to figure out what block I could use. There we go. There we go. I'm mostly alright going to... Wait. Head to daycare program for people my age with similar existing issues. Ah, that's understandable. As me going, well, me soon gonna set up and lurk for before I leave home. Alright, alright. But hopefully it goes alright, I tell you. Hopefully it goes alright. I know quite a few people that have went into that kind of stuff, and there's always, you know, very helpful. If the person themselves allows it to be helpful. A lot of the time it can just be like, I do not want them to help me, but I need help, but you know. That's always annoying, I tell you. I had a friend that did that, and it took them forever to get some help. Once he did it, you know, once he did get help, you know, it was actually quite good for them. Quite good, I tell you. They're quite joyful now. Even when, you know, work is hard, I tell you. Even when work is hard. They do, I think it's construction now. They do the mapping of the architecture stuff for buildings that are getting built. It's going quite well for them. It's going quite well for them. You know what, I should really put glowstone in here. That would be pretty sick, wouldn't it? But I do hope it goes all alright for you, I tell you. And look forward to seeing you fully, you know, readied from it. Most days are chaos there, with old MacDonald had a farm looping, so it hasn't gone yet this week. But I had my therapy session singing yesterday, and that was semi-alright. Oh, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. But I do hope, you know, it goes quite well for you, I tell you. You definitely deserve it, I tell you. To have better, you know, self and mind. Do not let your mind control you. You are the controller of the mind. There we go. But back to the construction thing. But they do like constructions in high-end areas now. They don't get paid too much, but you know, enough to, you know, live with their 4 dogs, you know. Well, no, it's not 4 dogs, right? It's 3 dogs, 2 or 4 cats, I'm not sure. I also have religious service on Saturdays, so I'll be attending that and being social, which has been really, really great for me recently. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. It's good that you're getting, you know, a nice little chat bit, I tell you. There we go. Like, you know, religious service, it's not bad. A lot of people kind of, you know, despise it due to, you know, internal stuff. But, you know, it really is quite good. There's a construction career day thing, job fair coming up soon. I'll be attending that to check out the job type to see if I like it. Oh, you know what, I feel like you could do quite well in it actually. Just say that you have Minecraft experience and you'll get to the top. But yeah, I feel like you'd do quite well actually in that. Building seems hard, it is hard. But it is a multi-role thing, so other people specialise in how to make it the best in like ventilation and all that. You come up with an idea, or you know, you come up with certain bits for it, and it all comes together. I did bricklaying work at a vocational school. Okay. I cannot speak, I tell you. Cannot speak. For a small amount of time, so it's worth it, right? Yeah, definitely, you know. I feel like you'll do quite well in it, actually. So I have high hopes for you, I tell you. I have high hopes for you. Yeah, I should just be able to place that, shouldn't I? There we go. I don't build in Minecraft since I don't do style and building plans. Ah, alright, alright. But Minecraft is a very helpful tool because it kind of gets around the basic ideas of how building goes, and then in the long run it just... Luckily it's not about being an architect. Okay, okay. Architect jobs, you know, they're not that bad. They are quite hard in the long run, but at the same time they're not that bad. But for being actual construction, I feel like you could do quite well in construction. Just make sure you have work clothes that are very good for it, I tell you. Make sure you have good work clothes for it, because cement just gets everywhere and it stains your clothes, and trying to get that out, you know, it takes a while. It takes a while. Yeah, not too bad. I could just start doing that. Oh, hello there, Pi. Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, Pi. We're currently doing some work on the tree farm once again. And it's looking good so far. We also have Invis here as well. They're just chilling before they... Sorry, I'm getting distracted now. Before they go off to do their thing. Sorry, making sure it's the right length. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Any mistakes, you know, could be fixed in the future. There we go. Yeah, that should be enough. Could be a bit... Could be better, but overall I'm meh. Oh, sorry, I started burping there when I was about to reply to you. Hey, it's understandable, I tell you. Life is a roller coaster, but it will not control someone, I tell you. There we go. Doesn't matter how hard it gets. In the long run, you know, you get to the bottom, and you get to the highs. Until you can smooth, you know, coast it. It's called a roller coaster after all, it has to coast eventually. Let's see. Yeah, that's not looking too bad. Alright, do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough for a bunch of stairs. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this into a block, I think. There we go. You know, I've ever got the mod that did realistic, you know, like, gravity. How well do you think this area would be supported? I feel like it would actually be quite supported. It has wood on the sides. Maybe the center would be kinda a little bit less. But then, you know, I see hangars that are more singing in this, so possibly it could stay very supported. I'm not sure. Maybe I should do a jungle paradise like that one day in the future. Realistic gravity. That always causes lag with the gravels in the game. There we go. We did actually have that in the original modded survival series that we did many years ago. Also, I was sorting out my, what do you call it, mod pack? Not mod pack, it's world saves, that's it. I was sorting out the world saves and I managed to get from 7 gigabytes to 14 gigabytes of free roam. You know, free room to do all my, you know, videos with. And that's pretty good, I tell you, that is pretty good. Turns out I had a bunch of old Jungle Paradises and I had to look at the actual date of the upload to figure out what episode it was. I had ones from like, I think it was episode 166, I think it was. And another episode from, I think I have one of the original Jungle Paradises, I think. There's a very old Jungle Paradise. No, it's not original, it's, I think it's 60, I think it is. Nice, glad you got more storage. Well, it's not really more storage, it's the same storage, just more expanded upon it. Oops. How am I gonna do this bit? How am I gonna do this bit? Honeycomb it, that's what we'll do. Honeycomb it. Wait 1 second. We're currently doing a honeycomb technique here. Now for any of you who are new, honeycomb techniques, you can either do it with full blocks or you can use it with half blocks like slabs. It's a good technique, it's very useful, and it's very handy, I tell you. Very handy for blocking any mobs or anything. It's basically very cheap because you don't have to fill in most of the room with the material, so it's a lot nicer. We've used it for many of the build projects in the series, from the Mother's Day project area to the Mother's Day project area. We did it in a few of the same areas. Also there's Dennis. Dennis the dog. Everyone loves Dennis. Yeah, one day I want to get fan art of Dennis. Dennis is like this eternal, you know, dog now of the series. Alright. So I think if I go like that next, yeah. Remember, we're only on one of these now. We still have to do all of the second one. And I am almost out of sandstone completely. From one stack of sand I can get 16 sandstone. and that is not very useful. But I at least want to try and do as much as I can for this one right here, to see if we can progress it as far as possible. We got some smooth sandstone, that could work. No, that should be enough for one line, but it's not going to be enough for the other line. That line. Yeah, that line there and that line there. So we got a very, strategic, how we place all of these to make it cheaper in the long run. Ooh, an old cave. Didn't know that was here. Or I did know it was here, but I forgot about it. I must have filled it up a long, long time ago, actually. That must have been from, let's see. Yeah, that was from a long time ago when we actually mined out the place for the first time, I think. I think that's the case. There we go. And now I just go like this. There we go. And we can just start to fill up this entire bit here. We might have a little bit left over that I might spend on the other side, just to progress a little bit further. And then we'll, see what we can do with blocking up a lot of the dark area here. We kind of just want to stop mobs from spawning, and if I don't have to enter the middle anymore, I'll probably just fill up the middle. Yeah, we're not looking too bad there. There we go, we'll start mining out all of this here. Alright, I think I need to clear this out. This is becoming very chaotic, I tell you. Very chaotic. But so that we can place in the blocks all alright, I think. Just block all of this off here. There we go. That's not looking too bad. Alright, now we need to figure out how we're going to fix... Well, actually, I could have just done this from the floor, couldn't I? I could have just went up here and just made a long line, yeah. Let me just block it up then. Could have been a lot more simpler, I tell you. Could have been a lot more simpler. Just grabbing some of these granites so I can just place it in. And I don't know why I cannot crouch under here. Very strange. Alright. Let me just place it there. And get more blocks now. Just go grab all of these blocks. I did grab that one block here. Oops. Did not mean to do that there. Alright. How's your day? I forgot to ask. It's been alright so far, I tell you. It's been alright so far. I've not really done too much. I was doing some art like a little bit before this stream. And it was going alright so far. I was doing an anatomy test, that's what it was. I was doing an anatomy test. And it was turning out all alright, I would say. Not perfect, but it did the job, I would say. There we go. There we go. But the anatomy test I was doing, it went alright. I posted it on Twitter. But yeah, it went alright, I would say. It was not perfect, I tell you. I was kinda just doing a test, you know, to make sure it was, you know, pretty alright. Because I do want to do a outfit design soon for Oki Schumann, and also a couple of, what do you call it, models for Oki Stump. So we'll probably be doing that at some point. There we go. Yeah, that is perfect. Sorry, I was just checking that there. Oh, wait, what? No. Something's wrong here. Ah, it's supposed to be up here. Ah, okay. Alright, so that's not looking too bad there. That is not looking too bad there. There we go. Could just go like that. Grab some more cobble. Yeah, I do have enough. And then I should just be able to do that. Shouldn't I? Just go like that. And let's go like this. Oops. Ow. Alright, let's go like this. And go like that. You know what, I should just do a light here, shouldn't I? Yeah, that should work. I should really sort out the light in the shoe eventually. With up there. That's going to take forever, I tell you. That is going to take forever. Alright, wait here, Dennis. Let me shove some of this in here. You know what, I might as well take this with me. Okay, that was lava there. I was wondering what that was on the ground there. Alright, oop, sorry, I got stuck there. Alright, so we're gonna go and head on over to the desert. Great Desert Plains. Great Desert Plains? I can't remember what I called it. Oi! This area is just, you know, decimated now. Just decimated now. I forgot husks don't, you know, burn. There we go, what book did we get? Projectile protection. You know what, I do want to make a, what do you call it, set of armor for each of the things. Because we have our, you know, normal armor that we've had for ages now. And I want to make one specific for certain stuff, like fire protection, and probably, like, you know, blast protection and that kind of stuff. So that we have it for different situations, shall we say. Alright. So let us go and we'll start mining out all of this here. That's the border of this biome here to the river. There we go. Yeah, it's actually not looking too bad out here. There we go. Grab that. It is turning nighttime though, and that causes some problems. There we go. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. I need to go empty out my inventory though. I'll put some of this in the backpack actually. That can actually go in the normal backpack. There we go. I was wondering why I was unable to run there. Sorry, I just could not speak there. Could not speak. Oh. We're actually not looking too bad with all this, you know, that we have here. We should be able to finish this off today if I gather up enough. What time we at? We're at 32 minutes already? Dang, we're gonna have to end and restart. I do apologize, I tell you. I did not realize the time. I don't want to make this episode too long, I tell you, for yous. Alright. So, hopefully you enjoy this. Have a nice, safe, possible. Need to keep the 32 minutes already. I know. But hopefully you enjoy this. Have a nice, safe, possible. Maybe some should think it's vitamins, very important. I'm going to see things from the CC's. Bye.